ISIS is claiming responsibility for 2 explosions that have killed more than 30 people in Lebanon. Authorities say it was a twin suicide attack. The blasts happened during rush hour in a Shia area of Beirut. A man held naked in a Halifax jail cell goes public. He's threatening to sue over what happened to him. We'll have more on his story and how it's prompted police to rethink procedures.
For a country like Canada to demonstrate how to make accepting large numbers of refugees not just a challenge or a problem, but an opportunity.
The federal cabinet discusses a plan for bringing 25,000 Syrian refugees to Canada, but ministers aren't revealing yet any details of how they will get here or how they will be looked after. There are several challenges in resettling and assimilating 25,000 refugees in such a short period of time. Among them is health care. Assmaa Bailouni is a Syrian-Canadian who helps refugees navigate Canada's healthcare system, and she joins us now live from Ottawa. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us today. We don't know exactly how the refugees will get here yet or where they will be placed, where they will live. But as someone who works on the front lines of this issue, tell us how you think Canada is prepared to deal with this many people this quickly.
We are going to have all the communities, all the community health centers meeting and thinking ahead of time how we're going to deal with this influx of Syrian refugees. We have not got anything yet prepared, but we got one time like a meeting, and everybody is willing to get together and help the refugees to settle, and especially in the healthcare.
Well, talk to us about that and tell us what kinds of health issues these people may be facing or may face.
Due to my previous experience with refugees, actually we have seen a lot of like physical health issues and mental health issues, because they come from the war zone, and they are full of traumas, and they suffer a lot through their journey. So we really feel it straight away, especially when we go to home visits as a multicultural health navigator. We usually visit every family who come to Ottawa as a refugee, and from the home visit we feel like they have been going through a lot.
We heard from the health minister just a few days ago that, for example, tuberculosis was a concern. Is that something that you can prepare for and manage?
Yes, I think we really don't. I'm not a health professional myself. I am a health navigator. My role is to help the families like navigate the Canadian health system, because it's completely different than back home. Mm-hmm. And we connect them to family doctors as soon as we can. And we try and see if they are in need of any referrals to any health like clinics or anything like that. We try and facilitate that to them and help them to get connected.
That sounds like an invaluable resource for them, and I know that you have personal experience with this. You came to Canada from Syria 9 years ago. Tell us about some of the hurdles that you experienced when you were trying to deal with the system.
It's true. I really, even though I know the language, and I know now the Syrians will come with very limited English, even though I knew the language, but unfortunately I came to Ottawa and I fell straight away into a health issue, and I couldn't understand the system. Why do I need a family doctor? Why can't I go myself to the hospital and get it treated? Why do I have, when I have an MRI, I have to do it through my family doctor? All these things, you know, like, and it was very difficult for me as a newcomer to find a family doctor. Everywhere I go and they tell me it is difficult to find a family doctor. So these things are completely different than our like Syria system. So this is where my role comes in. I explain the role of family doctors, why you have to get connected straight away, especially if you have health issues. This will make life easier, and you can get connected to specialists and get like your health issue sorted out quickly.
Ms. Bailouni, if you had a message that you could deliver to Prime Minister Trudeau as he finalizes this plan to bring these people here so quickly, what would your message be?
I would say thank you, Mr. Justin Trudeau. Thank you, Canadian people, for giving me the opportunity to say these words, and to thank you for welcoming the Syrian refugees here, because this is not anymore to do with money, it's to do with people's life. And thank you, Canada.
Very good to talk to you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here and talk to you. Thank you.
Assmaa Bailouni is with the Ottawa Newcomer Health Centre.